Good afternoon, everyone. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Evan Geyer. Teachers can go their own way on state and relationship subjects, examples like competitive activities, creations, games, journaling, efficiency exercises, budgeting, chores, state pride, and student teachers. Today we have Indiana and Illinois. The Indiana teaching theme is in DIA. In DIA. The thinking behind D's and A's is that they're actually more similar than one might think. You might think, oh, a D, well, that's a horrible grade. They don't know anything. And an A, yeah, it's a good grade. They know things. However, they're both trying to accomplish the same thing, which is to do the least possible amount of work to get the most out of it. If you get a D, you're going to pass. They're going to move you on to the next grade. You get rewarded. And just like an A, you're supposed to be able to get a better job. You get rewarded, and you're supposed to have to do less work later. Um, the problem with school is that that's what it's about. It's about doing work to do the least possible amount of work. You're not looking at, oh, what is this kid interested in? Oh, how can I motivate these kids? Like, oh, they want to make money. The boys want to make money, so we're going to do something on the periodic table. Figure out how rare these things are in the periodic table. Look at how much they cost to invest in. Where do you want to invest in the periodic table? The value of school directed versus exploratory. When you're out of school and you're just exploring topics and you're doing them on your own, um, you can learn a lot more than if it's directed. Oh, here, learn this, this, and this, and memorize this. That's Indiana, NDIA. You're in with a D, and you A it to not have to do it in the future, so you can potentially make more money. The C's and B's are, sometimes it's luck, like you miss the A or the the C. You're just it's really that easy where you don't get the D and you get that easy. That those can occur as well. Um, the other teaching theme is Illinois, illness and medication. People get sick and or they get a cough or they get a fever and they take something that's supposed to correct it. However, it makes it easy on the body when you correct something through a pill. You eat a pill of chalk and it goes to the brain and it makes the brain do what it wants because it's unhappy because it's eating chalk. So then that can be corrected. The brain learns to fight for itself. So there's medications that make it harder to live, which in the end can make it easier, and there's medications that make it easier, which can make it harder. Where you get sicknesses and soreness in the body because you're taking all these pain medications, and you're just not doing well because you're trying to avoid the pain, um, and take the easy route. My college experience versus my high school experiences. I started taking medication junior year of college. However, it was the prescription pain that was difficult on the body. I started gaining weight, pounds, putting on the pounds. Um, I started hearing thoughts and voices. Well, that was actually before. That's what I was diagnosed for, but it didn't really change that. Even though that's what it was supposed to do. Um, it kind of just um, like in high school, it was about learning and problems that you don't know about and like memorization. It wasn't that exploratory stuff. However, they were giving you the answers eventually. Where in college, it was about what you know, not learning. And so, yeah, that's illness and medication. In Indiana, NDIA. So before we talked about um, the, I said I was going to talk about the eternal religion and how tithing is different in the eternal religion than it is uh, outside of the eternal religion. Like you normally go to a church and they ask you to tithe. You're there, they ask you to tithe. They pass around the thing. Not everyone does it. However, some people do it. And in the eternal religion, it's more about bringing food, like pizza or something, and tithing for the tithes you missed. Um, so the pizza and stuff can help bring people into the religion. Uh, so you can get a pizza with pepperoni, and you when you're not there, uh, tithe, and then also so you can bring this, and when you're not there, you tithe. So there's food at church. Um, you're tithing for when you're not there, and when you're there, you're participating in church, and it's a good thing. Um, so um, so that's kind of the difference. If you've got to work or something on a Sunday, then you might tithe. Um, and if not, then you might not. If you're there. Alrighty, well that's a wrap for in Indiana and Illinois, and in another episode, I'll be talking about the eternal religion girlfriend and boyfriend situation, how that's different, and uh, how how it's different than traditional girlfriend boyfriend marriage situation. I'll be talking about that in a different video. All right, talk to you later, and see ya.